Buenos nachos, amigos, and welcome to the Fanny Pack Wrestling MyGM, where we play WWE 2K24 MyGM. I'm Petey Rave. I'm here doing the thing. Stream. We're going to get started in a moment. But in the meantime, I'm doing a little different. I'm just going to say, in the meantime, while you get excited, if you like this video, go ahead and like this video on YouTube. If you're there watching on YouTube, be sure to check out more of this video. If this is like the first time you're seeing it, be sure to check out the playlist to get caught up. We're doing week 7, so you can get caught up with everything that's happened. We had our first 4 weeks of TV. We had our first PLE.
You can follow my descent into madness.
Yes. And we're on our way to the second PLE, so keep track and keep an eye on that. If you're over there on YouTube, come on over and check us out live on Twitch, twitch.tv/rebelliotv. You can check out this and all our other streams, including Record Breakers, our music podcast, TTD Through the Tomes, our TTRPG real play show, and whatever else we might cook up in the future. So be sure to check out all the things, and like, share, do all the things. All right, let's swing on over and say hi to the guys, because it's me, PD Rave, and I've got David and Drew here. King Kaz still out on assignment. Right. We're getting started with week 7. How are you feeling, guys? How are you feeling about week 7?
I strongly dislike this game still. I find a lot of the mechanics not very conducive to fun. It's getting a little Madden-y.
Yeah.
It's getting a little NBA-y. And while I know this is a 2K game, that's derogatory. Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah. How you feeling, Drew? You feeling good with your
I'm just feeling bad because I'm fucking at the bottom.
All right, let me switch on over. I've loaded up the game. We're starting off. Oh wait, let's see. We're starting off with Ring of Honor. Drew's gonna start us off. But we do have fun stuff to talk about. We have the G1 Climax finish, David.
It did.
We had a winner. We had the Zack Sabre Jr. Coming out victorious. What's your report? As our reporter out in the field on the G1 Climax? What's the word?
Okay. The word on the G1 Climax is that Zack Sabre Jr. Defeated Yota Tsuji in the finals. And I nearly got my final 4 right. I had 3 of the final 4, and my 4th was actually number 5.
Nice.
And I feel like generally the beginning of the G1 started with the story of, is this Zack Sabre Jr.'s moment?
Yeah.
And we got the answer, and it is yes. And I think a lot of people, myself included, were also saying this is probably Yota Tsuji's tournament to lose.
Yeah.
And he made it all the way to the finals. Because of his contemporaries in the Three Musketeers of the modern era, he is ahead of Shota Umino and Ren Narita by a pretty significant margin. Yuya Uemura, who came after those 3, is actually further ahead of Umino and Narita as well. But Yota Tsuji, it was kind of assumed that he would be getting the rocket strapped to him.
Yeah.
And him making the G1 finals was really not a surprise. Zack Sabre Jr. beating him in the finals, I think, was a pleasant surprise because I don't think a lot of people really expected it, but they wanted it. And after, in his post-match promo, Zack announced that he will be challenging for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship at the next New Japan Pro Wrestling show at Ryogoku Arena in Tokyo. And I think the odds are in Zack's favor. I believe that Zack Sabre Jr. will become the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. And number two, he said that he wants to defend that title in England at New Japan's upcoming Royal Quest show in collaboration with Revolution Pro Wrestling in the UK. So right now, everything is looking up for the Windy Man, the best technical wrestler in the world. I think that it's already been said. I don't think I need to hammer the point any further. Konosuke Takeshita was an absolute megastar coming out of this tournament. General consensus is every person in his block had their best match with Takeshita. And Hiroki Goto invited Takeshita to join Chaos. Hiroshi Tanahashi congratulated him on such a successful tournament. And Takeshita even mentioned that he wants to get his win back essentially from a match in DDT. And
Did you put Post Malone in this game?
No, the 2K games, but Post Malone in this game.
Of course they did.
All right.
In summation, in many, many ways, it really does feel like New Japan Pro Wrestling is
One
back.
second, Drew. I'm going to play some music. I'm going to start some music. Oh, wait, you're done.
Oh, I'm already fucking booked.
All right, perfect.
I've got no money. Like, I can't do shit, dog.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. So I started. I've only started, but I started G1 Climax. I only watched night one so far. I'm not ready to report just yet. I'm gonna try to get caught up at least a few more nights, if not the whole thing. But I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, Takeshita is that dude. He is him. But I already knew that. I am curious about one thing. There's a couple guys I'm looking at. I'm looking also out for some of the names that I hadn't heard of before, including one. I believe it's. Oh my god. I forgot to put his name here. It was Callum. Oh god, Callum Newman. The Prince of Pace.
Yes.
And important to note, Prince of Pace, not Prince of Space, because that's a different person. But yeah, I was looking at people like Callum Newman, who was a name I hadn't gotten a chance to check out before. We also had Bolton Oleg.
Yes,
coming out of Kazakhstan.
The freshly new, also recently graduating the New Japan Dojo.
Nice.
I believe this was his first set of shows out of the black tights.
Yeah, and I was also keeping an eye on, because the name that I kept seeing, so I was curious about from other places, but now that he's in New Japan, seeing what he's up to. Jake Lee.
Yes, Jake Lee, the new import from Pro Wrestling Noah, just joined the War Dogs, and him and Gabe Kidd, the Mad Lad, have sort of formed a tag team, calling themselves, I believe they're calling themselves the Mad Bastards, because Gabe Kidd is the Mad Lad, and Jake Lee is the smart bastard.
Mhm.
Ergo, they're mad bastards.
Yeah. How?
All right, what do I have to work with here?
What is your impression of Jake Lee's performance in the G1 Climax?
Jake Lee is a very polarizing guy.
Yeah.
I lean more of the opinion that he's better than people say he is, but he's not like S tier. I think Jake Lee is a solid big man. He's a good big man.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of a certain type of wrestling fan don't appreciate big men.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be a knock against him.
Yeah.
150.
Yeah. So, and you would need 4 assets. It's one of those things where that one takes a while to get. It's kind of made to pace it out.
I have to do some kind of upgrade somewhere. Jesus. 2 assets. Fine. We'll do that. Okay. Local signage. We
should be able to do it next week.
Okay, what do we got?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out more stuff. I am intrigued by kind of seeing new faces that I hadn't checked out before. Seeing some names that I hadn't dove into yet. Dove in, yeah.
Let's see.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting caught up in the G1 Climax and getting caught up, and then eventually, hopefully, getting caught up on the 5-star Grand Prix in Stardom.
Let's help. Yeah, by all accounts, that's been good, and I've been sort of keeping up with the N1 victory from Noah, and that has been solid as well. It's tournament season in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to do Chad or Indy? Let's do Chad. Let's give Chad the pre-match. No, because Indy has a match.
Yeah.
No, she's running in. That doesn't count. So we'll do the pre-match physio for Chad. Injury rehab.
We also had the update that next year All In is going to be in Texas.
It is. It will be in Arlington, home of the Texas Rangers.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be cool.
See.
And then there was a question of like, okay, and then Tony had said that they're going to be in London next year, just not All In. And then people posted on Reddit that they saw signage advertising Forbidden Door for next year in London. So Forbidden Door looks like it's going to be in London next year.
I don't know how I feel about the colonizers getting all this love from AEW.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
You know, just think of it as they're getting a consolation prize. Yeah.
They're getting Forbidden Door.
I know.
That's not a consolation prize.
Yeah, I know.
Sold out.
But there's a chance we might get AEW in Mexico soon, hopefully.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be good. Even if it's like maybe like just a co-branded show with CMLL.
I'll take that.
Which would still be cool. Because I feel like it might be a thing where Tony would prefer, just rather than getting in and trying to be in, he wants to respect the territories. So
as you do.
To go to Japan, instead of doing a show in Japan, he's doing Dynasty with New Japan. You know, it's like, hey,
okay,
we're a guest.
Let's know, is Rich Holland busy? Yes, he is. Let's go with Julius Creed.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that.
Let's see. What have we got?
The
Huh.
human.
Really? I just saw something and I think I like it. Okay. 2, huh? Okay. 3. That's inaccurate.
I also have a note here that I don't
Oh.
remember why I wrote it, but I put Mariah May dash Tony with a Y dash Tony with an I.
All right. Yes. Mariah May has been on the interview junket.
Yeah.
And she pointed out that it was none other than RJ City who
Yeah.
has been helping TK put the feud with Tony and Mariah together.
Yeah.
So shout out to RJ.
Which I always suspected. I think I always suspected because he strikes me as someone who's well versed in old Hollywood and would be a perfect fit for this kind of for writing and for being the creative force behind this storyline. I'm looking forward to it.
I got a little money to spend. Let's get wild.
Oh, the other thing could be Tony Schiavone, because that moment when Mariah May came out and I think it was a couple weeks ago, but came out to the commentary and was like just grilling Tony Schiavone. Is like, can I speak? Can I speak? And it's like it was such a perfectly like confrontational, awkward, like, oh, whoa. And like you could feel it in the pit of your stomach. It's like just being like, oh, I heard you were talking shit. Like can I speak? Is that right? It's like
Mariah May is fantastic.
oh yeah.
All right, no Ridge Holland. Okay.
When she wins and Jamie Hayter comes out, it's gonna be great.
Everybody's gonna lose their minds.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Also, there's a word that that Jay White might be coming back soon.
According to Fightful, his ankle/foot injury is on the mend, and his return to competition is imminent.
That's good.
All right, so we gotta.
That'd be so good. It'd be good to see him back, and
let's do an ambulance match.
Maybe with a triumphant Bang Bang Gang. We'll see what happens at All In. I don't know if they're gonna put the trio's titles back on the Bang Bang Gang, but might be a cool
Let's
moment.
just throw something out there for the sickos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can't do that either. Crap. Okay. Dang, I am out of wrestlers. Okay. Let's see if this fucking thing will let me actually sign some people.
You can upgrade the level of talent you can search for.
So that number 5 means I have like 5 stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So and the one we're next to there, that's showing you your cost as far as scout and money.
All right.
So.
Let's see.
I mean, you could just pick up known real smart dude AJ Hawk.
I will take your word on that. Gender, any
which, by the way,
role,
again, that is also courtesy of 2K games. Because
I was going to say I wouldn't think you would put known anti-vax enjoyer AJ Hawk on your game with like Speedy.
Yeah, that's Pat McAfee DLC.
Yeah.
Class.
So it's Pat McAfee and all the people from the show.
Class doesn't matter.
Yep. And then you can do search and you're golden right there. You Tony D'Angelo.
Kira Tozawa, Cedric Alexander.
A lot of good talent.
Darius Martin. Let me get. Yes, I think it's going to be Cedric.
I like that Tony D'Angelo's preferred match is a backstage brawl. In case you need somebody to take care of somebody in the back, just do some business, some legitimate business in backstage,
Oh, lo and behold,
being a tornado tag also makes some thematic sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, the fucking crazy motherfucker likes tornado tags. Weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Tony D'Angelo.
So we'll just make this a showcase match.
Yes, Giant versus Cruiser sounds like a perfect.
Ivar's busy. And did I miss anything? I know I'm over budget. I hate this fucking game.
I just made a bad show.
Yeah. I hate this. Okay. What can't I do now? You bastards. Okay. All right. Can I do that? Is that good? Is that okay?
That's it. Right. Down on 1,000.
Let's see. No, I need that one. They have a rivalry. How far are we from the PLE?
It's 3 weeks after this.
All right. Sorry, Julius. Well, no, you're a babyface. We can do that. We can generate some revenue. Yeah. That's cool. You're really gonna make me change this. Like a bastard. You.
It's tough.
Okay, it's still a title match. That's fine.
Yeah. I see your main real quick just to double check. Okay.
Yeah. No, we just gotta. Maybe we could. I'm hoping this turns into a rivalry. If I can't get a rivalry in this, I fucking quit. I fucking quit.
Should be that one. Should be a good matchup. It's a good class matchup.
I am, as the kids say nowadays, I'm very close to crashing out on this game.
All right, let me take care of WCW.
All right. Drew. Drucifer.
Yes.
All right, let me throw something at you. 3 wrestlers anywhere that you would give a push right now. 3 wrestlers.
Like, by push, do you mean just in general, or like
just in general?
Just
putting them into a prominent spot on television, like making them a major player on television.
Well, I mean, I think it's going to happen soon, obviously. But noted Irishman Rick O'Shea,
who announced per Fightful has signed a multi-year deal with AEW.
Yes. And I think in AEW, like, just them being more focused on that style of wrestling in general, I feel like he's going to shine there pretty well. I think that I would also, I want Sammy to get the big belt. I will always want Sammy to get the big belt.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a sucker. And this might sound Homer of me. And I know with saying that,
No.
I know with saying that there might be, oh, he's gonna go Gargano. Actually, I want Dolph Ziggler somewhere where he can have like one final like just ridiculous overrun before he is too old.
That, by all accounts, is happening right now in TNA.
Yeah.
Like he recently was TNA World Champion. It escapes me who beat him for the title, but he's pretty much like the guy in TNA.
Oh yeah, no, he's their guy for sure.
Yeah.
Which deserved. Like Dolph Ziggler is
for
one
everyone
of
out
those
there
guys.
for everyone out there that's curious about TNA. Yeah, there you go.
I've always felt like Dolph Ziggler was one of those dudes that like he could make anybody look like $1 million, and sometimes people forget that that's a lost art in wrestling. Sometimes is just being so good at like selling that like anybody who goes against you always looks great. Like he's really good at that. But then I think that was part of like in WWE, Vince just kept putting him in the matches to lose because he made it look so good for the other person. And it's like, well,
I like to call that the Christian Cage problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's the same way. He was so good at making other people look good, you just lose too much, and then it's like, well, fuck. Like, of course that's what Vince is gonna do, and now we know we're not gonna see you win. Like,
so to recap, your choices were.
To recap, my choices were Sami Zayn, as always, Ricochet, and Dolph.
All right. Pedro?
To recap let's see. 3 people?
Yep.
That I wanted to get pushed right now.
Anywhere.
Shida.
Who was that?
Shida. Hikaru Shida.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She needs to be appreciated. I'm looking forward to what Ricochet is gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna be my pick. I
just love seeing Ricochet do like cool Prince Puma shit all the goddamn time. But
I want Eddie Kingston in the main event picture, and I also want Darby Allin in the main event picture. I think that's where like that was just what those 3 is what comes to mind right now.
Sure.
Shida, Eddie Kingston, and Darby Allin.
All right. For me, my first one is, we already know who it is. I don't need to say his name. I've already mentioned him once earlier.
Joe Hendry. My God, Chips.
Aside from Konosuke Takeshita, it's going to be Red Velvet.
That's a good one.
I would not be mad if she ends up TBS champion. And Ninja Mac, who recently left Pro Wrestling Noah, had a cup of coffee in Ring of Honor, and by all accounts seems to be coming back from Japan. And I would really love to see him booked somewhere. He kind of blew up in GCW, so I would not be mad if he's there. I would love if he comes back to Ring of Honor because I think he would be great as, say, a Ring of Honor television champion. Or TNA, he would be an amazing X Division champion. Even though Mike Bailey's the X Division champion, and I think Mike Bailey is everything. But yeah, those are my three: Konosuke Takeshita, Red Velvet, and Ninja Mac. And particularly with Red Velvet, I feel like she is so much better than people remember her being.
Yeah.
Because she had some injury she was dealing with, but she is healthy now, and she's so much better than people realize. She just beat Billy Starks for the Ring of Honor Women's TV title, and everyone knows how high AEW is on Billy Starks. And I think that Red Velvet, just like her buddy Queen Aminata, should be made to stay an important factor in their division.
Mm-hmm.
So, Konosuke Takeshita, Red Velvet, and Ninja Mac.
That is a quality list.
Also, gentlemen, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I'm very much trying to manifest Mike Bailey having an X Division title defense in NXT.
that would be cool for them.
That'd be super dope.
So and there's some really good talent out there for them to go up against. I've also been enjoying once again seeing how much speaking of NXT talent, how much Tavion Heights is enjoying himself.
Yes, he's really caught on with Noah fans. He's really caught on.
And that's really cool.
And it's so cool to see someone like willing to go there and do that from NXT. Like, I imagine people that are just like athletes who only know WWE, they just stay through WWE, but
Yeah.
him going to Japan and entering a tournament, a round robin tournament, to keep working is pretty awesome.
Okay, that is.
And he's done really well.
Things aren't working at AEW. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. Okay, honey, I'm sorry, no. You can keep your money. I'm out of here. All right. Oh, this is funny. Zelina cheated me in the last, so I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. About that. About that. You're not going to be happy about this, but it's kind of out of my hands. Damn.
Guys, Tavion Heights is taking moves from Naomichi Marufuji.
Nice.
He's the real deal.
Wait, I thought my budget was going to double. That's fine.
Oh no, your budget's only almost $200,000. Let me talk to you with my fucking 30.
Oh, now it's $47,000. Okay. We're gonna puke. No, oh man, Herb is tired.
Josh Briggs is not getting the same high marks as Tavion Heights in Noah.
What do you think you could attribute to that?
maybe it's just a disconnect.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
I've had that song stuck in my head for like a week. I don't know if Amber's listening to me. I hear the chicks behind me.
Nice.
Because there was on TikTok there was a trend of like a bunch of like Trump people using it, and then like the liberals came out and like, this song is fucking bad mouthing y'all, right? Like this is
Wait, what song is this?
it's the chicks. What's the name of the song, babe? Babe.
What?
The name of that chick song? Chicks song.
I'm not ready to make nice.
That one, yeah. Is it? Oh, it's just called "Not Ready to Make Nice."
Yeah.
Yeah, the one they wrote about, like them being like, "This war is stupid," and everybody hating them for it.
Just as a reminder, everybody, the Dixie Chicks should be the reminder that it wasn't the liberals who came up with cancel culture.
Absolutely.
Also, the chick should also remind you that rednecks were a bunch of socialists. But yeah.
Yeehaw, fuck the law.
Absolutely.
Like, the redneck was the bandana that signified you were union sympathizing. Fucking weird. Or whatever.
Man, I gotta.
What do I know? I shut my glasses like a goddamn nerd.
Otis. Oh,
Yeah,
Otis.
but I said
Okay.
there should be a, like, get Tyler Childers, Chris Stapleton, and the chicks together and just do, like, a liberal country artist tour. I think that'd be dope. I got a new pen today. I'm real excited about that.
All right. I have.
Word is NXT officials are very happy with how well Tavion Heights has done,
That's nice.
which is great.
Pretty fantastic.
My brain's broken because every time you say Tavion, I'm thinking you're gonna say Prince. Like the basketball
Your
player.
brain is in fact broken because that's Tayshawn.
Oh, it is Tayshawn.
Was-
Oh,
Wrong black name.
ass close.
Wait. So this is Blair? No, wait. Oh, no. Blair? Oh, no. God damn it. Oh, Isla Dawn is wrestling. That's why it didn't work. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Wow, Natalia, there's just... Should I do that one or... Yeah.
I gotta figure out if I want to do something for my birthday.
Tomorrow, if everything goes according to plan, I will be going to a steakhouse, like a nice one.
What should I do for number 40?
Damn. Jordan Oliver is not happy at all.
Okay. 40 is a decent one. You want to do something.
Yeah, I do.
So something has to be something.
Is your money right now? Your money cool?
Money's okay.
I was gonna say you could do the.
It's a little short notice for something really big.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying travel or anything like that, but I'm saying like get like something high end. Treat yourself to something nice, like as far as food goes. Like.
Okay. Should I try for the tornado tag match?
Here. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. I wanna feel it with somebody. With somebody. Lord.
Okay.
My birthday is on a Thursday, so I could probably turn that into sort of an extended weekend.
My show is not going to be great, but it's
Are
going
any
to be
good
cheap.
concerts coming to town?
Okay. Oh,
I hate Ann Coulter. Fucking ghoul.
All right. Well, rivalry.
Yeah,
bros.
the good brothers ain't what they used to be.
Yeah. Versus.
Mercy the buzzard. I think I might just keep calling him Dexter Loomis.
I think I gotta look at and see what's going on. I think the idea is that they didn't change their identity. They're just the masks are because they keep having Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy like trade off. So it's like
Do we know who Uncle Howdy is?
Oh, it's Bo Dallas. And I think it's a known quantity that it's Bo Dallas. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was a point where Bo Dallas was interviewing Uncle Howdy, or Uncle Howdy was interviewing Bo Dallas. Like it is set in stone. That is Bo Dallas. They've admitted to such. And they're sort of leaning into that story of everybody in the group being like something was either cut short or done wrong to them at some point.
Yeah.
And then they were forgotten about and like thrown away. So like he was like the Uncle Howdy thing was he was going to tag with his brother, which is something they always wanted to do for forever. And then he was like, and then he was taken away from me, and then like all that sort of stuff. So that's how it's snowballing. So it's spooky, but not like paranormal, supernatural spooky, just like crazy person spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More Texas Chainsaw Massacre and less like Pinhead or something, or Hellraiser, not Pinhead.
So I don't care what anybody says. I loved that Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, it was fun. You always got to have a little bit of
thoroughly
like
sports
fun.
entertainment.
What do you want to drop? At 5, and then we get there.
I miss this song.
Yeah, that's why I put it in.
We can do whatever we want.
I appreciate that.
It's like this is the right song. Like I don't know what the.
Yeah, it is. It is though.
It's.
Run.
Oh yeah.
Run.
Right.
You told me that the demon is in this game, yes?
Yeah, he said I think they set it up as a separate character technically. So I just kind of kept Finn Balor, and I think the demon is an inactive character.
It's hibernating. Well, they don't have Finn doing his entrance. Alright,
no,
whatever.
because since technically he's not coming out to this song, the animation is not really set to this song, so it's not, it's not the same movement. TNA World Champion, or Ring of Honor World Champion.
Who's also Ring of Honor World Champion.
I think this is TNA. I gotta figure out how to get it. Thank you. Oh, you can hear him say thank you.
Love to see it.
Kind of worked out really perfectly. He actually went under the rope and under the table. Almost
fucking him as Kurt's.
Like, bro, yeah.
Him as Kurt's son was right there.
Yeah.
Right.
They're always going for the swerve.
You have it.
They always want to go for the swerve.
Wrestling doesn't have to.
Oh,
David says all the time, wrestling doesn't have to be complicated.
guys, by the way, who you got? Danielson or Swerve?
Fuck, dude.
It could go either way. I'm leaning toward Danielson. Yeah,
I'm leaning towards Danielson. I also, now that is, if it's clean, I think Danielson. I also think there might be some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Of course, with a match like this, but
I don't think it's time for the shenanigans to happen. I think this match is. I think this match should go.
It could happen
clean.
after.
It could happen
match.
after.
that's true.
It could happen after to like set up future stories, but I don't think they're gonna have it affect the match. I think.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think the setup is gonna be Hangman is gonna win the Casino Gauntlet, and will challenge. There's always a good opportunity of like, I don't know if they'll do it, but like. Swerve asking for a rematch and Hangman inserting himself and making it a three-way, and they do the have Hangman prefer to lose rather than let Swerve win.
Sure.
Like he might purposely tap out to a label lock while looking Swerve in the face. I think somebody on Reddit proposed that for this weekend, in a Money in the Bank style, but I think that could be in a future match.
That is very feasible.
That can make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was gonna say, but you don't want to work yourself into a
Video game? You
I think
gonna figure out what you want to do? Video game?
I think this is this weird prop set that I thought I'd uninstalled, but I guess it's still part of the Ambulamps match. Because normally I don't think all of these weapons. I think if you remember correctly, these were the weapons that we had in that like backyard thing.
Yes.
Yeah. It also has that like ladder thing. Oh god. Should be fine. They knocked down those tables, so I think they're good to go for now. But yeah, like I think that's where I'm going with, like, where I think I lean towards Danielson getting a run at it, and then they use that to maybe tell the story with like Hangman and whatnot. Where that goes, I'm not sure, but that's where I'm leaning.
All right. I am leaning towards Danielson, and I do think Hangman Page will get involved in the match. And sooner rather than later, Swerve and Hangman are going to have another insane, bloody brawl.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly an all out.
Yeah.
Or on Dynamite, the first like Dynamite on HBO Max or something.
Yeah. Have like a, I don't know what.
Because by all accounts, the deal is coming. The deal is imminent. So doing that on HBO Max would probably be a great way to go.
Are we about to get both wrestling promotions streaming instead of on cable?
Possibly.
There we go.
It's very possible.
I think that would be really great for like the current makeup of like wrestling fans and how most of us consume media anyways.
Which I still don't love.
What?
I think streaming and on-demand television has really sucked the joy out of things, quite frankly.
Oh. Finn Balor has opened the...
Yeah, I can see that.
The ambulance!
The ambulance door. I think what benefits me for that stuff is being able to watch it after the fact.
That's my problem.
Like I want to watch it like the next morning.
That is my problem. Nobody does shit together anymore. We don't watch stuff together anymore. That's my problem.
I think mainly is when I forget. I always watch live, and I'll still watch live. I'll but it's mainly just when I forget. Like when I accidentally forget and I end up caught up in something else. Or when I can watch it again the next day. Sometimes there's some good dynamites. Yeah, sometimes with some like dynamites and some collisions, like, you know what? Might want to watch it again the next morning.
And that's awesome. But I feel like, and this is more than just wrestling, the shared experience is all but dead.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I hate that. I hate it.
If in terms of like it happening at the same time, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think there's a new thing that's propped up, and is it better? Is it worse? Who's to say? But I think there is a new thought process of there being a lot more. I don't want to say like more build up for things. Like you have the like small artist, you have the small show, you have those small experiences sort of catching fire in a way that was, I think, much harder before. So I think there is positives there. Do I miss the idea of me and my friends are going to be on a phone call while me and my buddy are going to be on a phone call while watching Raw, and Cactus Jack is going to show up randomly, and we're going to three-way call in our other friend who then we can't get a hold of, and it goes to the voicemail, and then we come back to the, like, he comes back and he's like, oh, I went to voicemail, and we're not paying attention, and then we leave a 10-minute voice message that has us screaming bang bang and getting very excited about Cactus Jack. Is that off of a true story? Who knows? Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Me is to say. It 100% happened. It was the weirdest shit.
Which is, I think that, yeah, that's something to be said for that, for like the shared experience. That's why I think it's really cool how over our friends are over in the Drunk Kids Gaming Discord have made it a habit of like having they're all get together and just watch Taskmaster together. Just in Discord. Tanky will just like stream episodes of Taskmaster and they'll just hang out with each other. I should join one of those.
Now, for us non-cool kids, what is Taskmaster?
It's there's different versions. There's a version in the UK, a version in Australia, a version in New Zealand. I think they made a US version, I don't remember. But it's essentially, there's a host and his assistant that's kind of like this very cool dynamic. But basically there's each season has a cast of comedians that every week they basically all individually, and they have like, they tape them their individual efforts.
That is super important that they are all alone.
Yeah.
When they're doing the task.
But
not alone, but it's just them and the taskmaster.
Yeah. And they literally just are made to do just a task, a random task. And I think they're judged by certain like how long they do it or by accuracy. There's different things, but basically it's just a vessel for seeing how they can trick them, and how and for a lot of it for improv comedy purposes, and to see how, you know, they compete to see how well they do against each other. A lot of it, it's a British panel show, so a lot of it's at the core, it's just an improv comedy show, but
a chat show, as they say.
But it's more of an activity show in that regard.
The important part too, I think, would be, as well, at least to me, why I come to it is, so it's comedians and they're charged with doing a task, but usually the task, like, there's some sort of like subterfuge to it. There's some sort of like, you have to do this thing, and it seems like it's really like obtusely difficult. And then there's always some sort of weird logic puzzle where it's like, oh, if I just do this, this, and this, then I achieve it. Like, it's actually pretty simple. Like, so it's that running gag of like, oh, we're all idiots. How do we not just see the obvious answer in front of us, sort of thing? I think it's really cool. Which then becomes part of the running joke of it all, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, ultimately it's also about the bands.
Yep. I'm excited because there's a lot of clues coming out from Dropout.tv from one Sam Reich, that makes it feel like some stuff might be happening around Dropout and Taskmaster.
Oh, that would be awesome. If, like, they just task them with like making the they make Taskmaster US, but like just do it on Dropout. That would be dope.
Well, that's the thing. He went to England. He met the Taskmaster and the assistant. They took pictures. The Taskmaster was in the full get-up when they were taking pictures. And now on like a couple of the recent like Dropout newsletters and stuff, you can like, there's the task letter is hidden in random spots.
Oh.
And like the first one made it super obvious, but now they've been like sort of like, and it's not everyone, but like every once in a while it's just like, oh hey, there's a letter. And it's like, the fuck is happening? Like, is this, you did Circle last season, you did Survivor for 2 seasons, are you doing Taskmaster for the end of Game Changer? Like, what's happening? Like, what's going on?
Somebody trying to pull a Miz is what you're saying?
Hmm?
Oh. This too. Oh, the tope suicida right there from Chad Gable.
This is a very violent match.
Yeah,
very much for the sickos.
Mm-hmm. I also turned on Blood, though they haven't busted each other open yet.
Yeah, Blood. I'm a wrestling fan. I love Blood.
Oh.
Something Pizza Cutter GCW.
This is extreme.
It was extreme.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right, the light tubes. Can't quite hit him with the light tube. Swings one, misses. Swings twice, gets blocked. What else do they have there?
My attention span is tired of this match.
There was also another really great thing, which
and it's
was,
my main event.
Did you? I posted it in our Discord, but did you guys see Lucha Blog's review of Triple Mania Mexico City?
Yeah, it was terrible.
And like the fact that the writing, you can feel the exhaustion right in the writing. Like you can feel like I'm just tired of this. Like I'm just tired of this.
He
shit.
had that. Why am I watching this moment? That's the moment he had.
It's like I'm the only one. I'm the only one covering this shit. Like I'm the only one who cares enough to at this point to cover this promotion, and with good reason.
Why?
It's like,
why am I doing this?
Why it's like it's good reason to like question that, because it's just they aren't good and they don't show any signs of ever wanting to improve ever. They just keep
Conan knows what he's doing. Conan's a great booker. He knows what he's doing.
And it is it is like it is bad, and then like it's so AAA. I even wrote in my notes. I said AAA shit, and it's Conan's fault.
Yeah, it literally is.
And it's wild, and I just like what I can't help but want is just at this point any company rescuing any of the talent that's still worth having from that company. Somebody rescue Vikingo from that fucking promotion.
Oh, I'm sure Tony will when the time is right.
You know, if he has to like change his name to Prince Norse or something like that, or something like Viking Boy or something like that.
Viking Boy.
Be Viking Boy, and then we get the return of Jungle Boy, and they can be a tag team.
Yeah.
So I make exclusively dumb ideas.
Yes. Somebody come.
Video games being real good about being a video game.
Yep. Finn Balor just does not never say die. Chad Gable has been repeatedly trying to shut him into that ambulance, and he's just not been able to close that final door, not able to seal the victory.
Watch this match get like a 1.5 stars.
Oh. I thought I mentioned this here. So there was a wrestler in my area, promoting his new beer.
Yeah.
It was not Stone Cold. He stopped at a bar in Medina, Ohio.
Wow.
The door is closed.
Finn Balor.
We have a new world champion.
Hey. A woman ended up at the hospital because a beer can got thrown, hit her in the head.
Yeah.
Tried to get stitches.
Yeah. One of the Hulksters, apparently one of his team, just like chucked it into the crowd. Apparently, like overhanded it rather than
it was
like
easy.
Yeah, it was an amazing matchup. And this was after this is after the whole tirade that Hulk Hogan got into.
Sorry, what are we talking about with Hulk Hogan again?
He was in my
I don't
area.
give a shit.
Okay.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
But yeah, that was the ridiculousness of that.
1, 2, ring the bell.
Trick Williams. That didn't work. Okay.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Excellent promo from Diva Van. Giving her a little bit more popularity. Your WCW main event. Where's my phone?
Fucking killing it.
It's Tiffy time.
Oh, does she get like a photography thing?
I guess
Is
so,
that
yeah.
her?
Yeah.
All right. Nothing
here for
against
it.
Tiffany Stratton. I think she's pretty good. She's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
No,
Here, Andrew's Arian
she
talking
can
about
go
how
and
we-
she's good on mic. You can't complain about Tiffany.
Down Roaders are back. Huh? Oh yeah, Mina's gonna be back on action tonight on Rampage.
Mina Shirakawa?
Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, very good.
She's gonna be. I saw it earlier today. She's gonna be taking on Robin Renegade.
Oh, very good.
She also was posting on social media. She was doing some physical training with Kyrie. She was also doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with at Rudo's in
Of
grappling.
which Shinsuke Nakamura is a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Shinsuke Nakamura. She was there with Sumi Sakai. Who else? Hanako, her
There's another
stablemate.
Shinsuke
That's another name. Yeah.
to get more TV time. Put fucking Shinsuke on TV more often.
You know what?
The following contest is scheduled for
There's a lot of stuff that wrestling fans say,
WCW
and they say for years and years and years on end, and they keep saying, still assuming that it's gonna happen when it's not.
Oh yeah, no, I understand it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like I think we can kind of let that ship sail to Valhalla.
He's one dude that when he wants to go, he can still go. But
I'm sure, but they don't see a need to really do anything with him.
Oh yeah, it was Kyrie.
B. Gentlemen,
Kyrie was there as well. Yeah, it's tough to have to lose out hope on that, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those things that's. I think when you give him something to sink his teeth into, he does really well. I think that he's really good in the ring, but that's the thing, is he has to have both of those things, and if he doesn't, you're in a bad spot.
On the bright side, we can always say that on the bright side, he's getting paid a lot of money and he gets to just wrestle
Chill.
and surf. And teach grappling.
Oh yeah, no, like if he's happy, he's happy. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
I just think.
Ooh.
Oh God, so we I'm just realizing I don't have to go to work tomorrow. That makes me really happy.
Yeah. All right, what else is on the thing?
Also, I know, like, AI is going to be the death of us all or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I get it. But also, there's a new song. That I heard. It's called, have you heard this 10 Drunk Cigarettes?
No.
Oh man, it's the worst best thing. It's so dumb.
Mm. There's some beautiful things out there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. U.S. title match.
Brother.
Here. Announced for Bastion Berlin, Unholy Union versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Okay.
Unholy Union?
I believe that's Isla Dawn and Alba Fire's team.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like a Triple H ass tag team.
Yeah.
And a Triple H ass tag team name.
Yeah.
That sounds exactly like the kind of thing he'd do.
Oh my god. I gotta see. Trying to remember what the terrible name they give to Sonya Deville's staple.
Something gay and also
Who
metal.
cares?
So that's
No.
Seriously, who cares?
That would have been fun. Because the stud line is the perfect name, but Pure Fusion Collective.
One more time?
Pure Fusion Collective.
Is this a wrestling faction or a jazz fusion group?
I don't know, honestly.
Pure Fusion Collective is going on tour with Emerson, Lake, and Palmer next year. It's fun.
Yes.
Exactly.
R.I.P. Keith Emerson.
Mm-hmm.
And that match was good.
Mm-hmm. All right, mine's. All right, at least this is a rivalry and a class matchup. Okay, I'll take okay. Okay. Oh, before rivalry. This is gonna be terrible. Oh, mediocre.
We'll take it.
Take it. I did not level the rivalry. The great and devious one. Taking on Santos Escobar.
19.
Training. Ring XP. And now the main event. Michin versus Isla Dawn. In the Capital Wrestling Center.
The original club. Like the original Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
Do I have anything else pending? Anything in particular? Oh, I feel like with All In coming up,
Oh yeah.
boys, tell me your favorite Bryan Danielson / Daniel Bryan moment.
Um, it, one of them is definitely him coming back. Just in general, like him being able to come back when we thought he was going to be retired.
Okay.
And then right up there would be
True.
him debuting in AEW, but maybe him finally being able to come back. So yeah, Drew.
All right.
What?
Give me your favorite moment from the American Dragon.
I think my favorite, if I'm not gonna also pick that, because that's a very sentimental moment, that one's an easy pick. If I were to pick something different, I would go with the promo, not the one where he got up in the camera and started yelling Fickle, but the one where he's giving like the like almost eco-terrorist heel routine with the hemp belt.
The planet's champion.
Yes, when like he was in the chair and like just yelling about climate change and calling fans fickle idiots and all that. Like that was the moment where I was like, everybody still loves Danielson. Everybody knows he's wrong, but he's being a prick about it. And he's so good at being a prick about it that you're like, God damn it, fuck you. Fuck off.
It's a classic line. You're not wrong. You're just an asshole.
It was the first time that it happened so well since I got back into wrestling that I was reminded of how good like the Edge and Christian years were, where I was just like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
There's something to that I love.
This is literally impossible for me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
That's what it's like. That was so hard. man.
Danielson's like had
Because-
a great career.
I've genuinely been watching the dude for over 2 decades. I distinctly remember downloading like X Division and Cruiserweight matches like in 2002. And I remember downloading American Dragon versus Spanky
Yeah.
from Kazaa. From
Oh my
like,
God, Kazaa.
the Memphis
fuck?
developmental years when WWE's developmental was in Memphis.
Yeah.
And it must have been like 2000 or 2001. Like, it's literally impossible for me to narrow down one moment from Bryan Danielson. I could say it was the match he had against Azrael, where it was like only a couple of minutes and he oversold a sleeper, but he
Yeah.
got the crowd to start chanting, please don't tap anyway.
Yeah.
It could be the first time he got people to start chanting, you're gonna get your fucking head kicked in.
Yeah.
It could be the Driven match from 2007 versus Nigel. It could be the 60-minute draw versus Samoa Joe at Fight of the Century. It could be him screaming at children during the Team Hell No years during the No movement.
Yeah.
It could
Oh,
be
the no
Occupy.
movement was so good.
It could be Occupy Raw. Occupy Raw is really up there when Daniel Bryan took over Raw. That was a moment for me
Yeah.
when Bryan Danielson and a bunch of fans took over Monday Night Raw. That meant something. That meant something. That might be the one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So interesting thing.
Dragon constantly calling out bears and wanting to wrestle a bear.
Yeah.
That becoming a running bit.
Yeah.
The Dazzler, B Dazzle.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. The match with Kenny Omega, the 30-minute draw with Kenny
Yeah.
Omega.
Oh man, the matches with them. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
That would be right up there. Like what I said,
A really
they-
great
yeah.
match. A really great match that I got to see live. It was like a 40-minute match versus Roderick Strong in Chicago for ROH.
Yeah.
And the night before, he had a great match with Chris Sabin in Detroit.
Yeah.
Both of those matches were really good. Oh man, what else? Yeah, there's a lot with him for me.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I do have a question. Do you think the Danielson versus McGuinness one last time will happen?
At this point, I am leaning towards no.
Okay. That
I'm
makes sense.
leaning towards no. Because Nigel is almost 50. And he has been out of the ring now for 13 years.
Yeah.
I get the impression he's not all that worked up about returning to the ring. And with Dragon retiring, he's probably less up for it. So I lean towards no.
Yeah. Also, I it's hilarious. It's funny you didn't make a note of the referee in that match.
Yeah, Red Shoes.
I found somebody released a Red Shoes mod, and I was just like, you know what? Put them in. I also ported Aubrey and Rick Knox over. Should be installed.
Nice.
I don't know.
Still no Bryce Remsburg.
Yeah, I should put that in as a request. All right, level 4 rivalry between Meichin and Isla Dawn. All right, that's set up for the pay-per-view. All right, let's see. That worked out. All right, Ring of Honor, poor finale. And you kind of put Darius Butler out there.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. You didn't have much to work with.
No, I didn't.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but
I want
rivalries
to make
built.
sure that tag rivalry is moving along.
Yeah, so that's
I can
moving
get the-
on. So that's level 2. That's level 2. That's a new one. So that worked out. At least there's that. WCW, which I gotta take a screenshot of. Good booking. Built at least 3 rivalries, right?
Drew,
Yes.
I will ask you as we're wrapping up. What is the name of the Cleveland Browns long form YouTube series? Because I know every NFL team has at least one long form YouTube series
I
that they
don't know. Because they probably started that after I tried to stop paying
do.
attention
TNA,
to the
good
Browns.
booking, focus on raising. Okay, what we got. What
So
we
you
got.
started
what we
with
got.
a 3 and you ended with a 4, so that's a good curve.
Okay, we got Chelsea and Indy. Okay, thank you for giving me that rivalry. Thank
Mhm.
you.
You only had the one injury, but that's built into the match. So
Yeah.
that's
All right.
baked into the match.
Okie dokie.
Mhm.
Well, the longest videos I'm seeing are press conferences.
Mhm.
Most
Okay,
videos are
because
10 minutes.
I was
rounded.
just going to say that the Lions have inside the den. One of the things they do is they do kind of a mini doc on all of their draft picks for every draft. And they just put up a new episode where entitled Keeping a Winning Culture. And I guess this is going to go into the first 2 preseason games and signing Jared Goff to his extension. So
Nice.
that will be what I'm watching after we go home.
Nice. Luke Morgan winning. Darius Butler. That one at the top. Wow, Darius Butler was on the card tonight. Grew up watching Butler. Awesome to see him again. Yeah. It's hilarious.
That guy has indie cred.
Oh my god, I'm above 105,000.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
TNA.
You gained 45,000 fans.
45,000, made some money back. Might have overspent a little, but whatever.
I overspent by a lot, but I spent on a new venue.
We made money though. We made money. That's what's important. Seems like Joaquin Wilde has outgrown the men's title. Yeah, probably. He's held that for a while. That looks like it hurt. Really missing Io Sky. Agreed. Wonder if something's happening in the back. Uh-oh. Well, what do you want, Chelsea? What do you want from me?
Chelsea wants to see the manager.
Of course she does. I love Chelsea and her Australian doppelganger Harley Cameron. I love them
Absolutely.
both. I'm sorry, who?
Chelsea Green's Australian doppelganger Harley Cameron.
Yeah.
No, who's the first person?
Chelsea Green.
Oh, you're talking about
sorry.
Chelsea.
Chelsea Green.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what I wanted. Thank you.
That's why she's unhappy.
Now I know who you're talking about.
We keep saying Chelsea. We need to say it. Chelsea Green.
We keep
saying her name wrong. Sikoa and Tonga work really well as a tag team. We know that. They're literally in the same faction. The very show. Oh yeah, screenshot this. Okay. I'm really proud of my performance against Tiffany Stratton. I'm going to take this momentum all the way to the championship. Alright, and then for me, 37,000 fans, less fans. 61,000 profit, okay. 10,000. Arena crowd, okay, 10,000. Total fans. Okay. Ayla versus Michin was awesome. Their wrestling classes fit each other well. Okay. It's time to part ways with AEW and take the next step in my career. Thank you to all my supporters. Alright. Yeah. Heard that Zelina walked out on AEW. That took me by surprise. Vito Star.
Blocking opposing brand. Okay.
Yeah. WCW got Hellspawn 3. Okay.
That might be useful.
Yeah. That's it.
No.
Alright.
I have a budget.
Yeah. You have a nice lead on 4. You're still
and
at
I
3.
blew mine.
We're all kind of right at the same place budget wise.
It's Friday and I'm broke. It's Friday and I'm broke and I'm broke.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling like it's the first of the month.
2 weeks till full gear. Ring of Honor. Go ahead and check your email. Speaking of money.
Wake up, it's the first of the month. Oh God.
She wants 90s.
God.
Yikes.
Fuck. Fuck no.
It's not a. Wants to do a promo.
Sure.
For you, Sammy, anything.
The stamina below 40. Just keep an eye on thing. I'm really psyched for this for PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd.
Okay, cool. I can put up with that. Fucking
Yeah. You're gonna have 2 assets to work with. We don't have a lot of money, but yeah. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be interesting. All right. That wraps up GM. How are you guys feeling after post show? How are you guys feeling?
I'm glad I have money, but I'm hemorrhaging stars because I don't have enough to pay anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Signing
art
talent is
imitating
a pain in the ass in this game.
Yeah.
art imitating life with fucking Paul Heyman though, I guess.
Yeah, it works out that
Paul
way.
Heyman doesn't have enough money to pay the people that's working for him. Weird.
Wild. Yeah.
I feel like this game is doing this on purpose.
All right. Well, that's it for this week. Thank y'all for being with us. Be sure to check out all the stuff, like, share, subscribe. Be sure to hang out with us live over on Rebel TV. We're over there on YouTube. Like I said in the beginning of the show, I did all the spiel already. Until next time, hasta los huevos.
Toodaloo!
Fighting.
Fighting. Crying nut.